Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. We're back in FortressCraft Evolved. Up here on the surface, there's not too much going on. I did notice one little problem we've got. You can see it way out here. Way out here. See some bug parts. And these are not getting collected. What are bug parts doing way out here? Well, these bugs that are coming in this way attacking us are actually getting hit by laser turrets that are underneath the ground. So as we've been expanding underneath the ground, I've been putting lasers down, laser turrets, and they're actually shooting up through the ground and killing the bugs. So that's great to hold off the attacks, but we're missing out on collecting those bug parts. So that's something we're going to have to get to, not this episode, but at some point. And I think I've got that going on. That same issue in more than one corner. But let's see. This episode, I'm just going to go fill up my little hoppers here that are smelting ore for me. I'll dump some lithium in there. Those should be pretty much all full. See if we got anything to grab. 8 lithium bars. What I want to do this episode is focus on, I think, tin. Processing tin. So if we head on down... You remember down here on the second floor is kind of where we're doing all our crafting, and it's where we have our one and only cargo lift actually bringing up ore. And this guy's bringing up iron ore. We're kind of smelting it in place here, converting it into gears, and then those gears are being split to produce the rack rails way down there, and we're just storing gears in here, right? I happen to have a ton of these, by the way. If we look in the inventory, I have almost 7,000 gears, and we're doing good on the rack rails too. I've got, where are they? Here you guys see them. They're there, 3.7 thousand. Anyway, what I think I want to do with tin is a bit different. I don't think we want to bring ore up to level 20 here. I think it makes sense to bring it up to level 30. This floor, if you remember, minus 30 here is where we're doing all of our routing. So any ore that needs ore or other products, actually, all we've got going down here is ore right now. But any other products, we're going to use this floor just for belt weaving and routing up to floor 20 for kind of production stuff and down to floor 40 for storage. So I'm thinking this may be the better place to actually bring up ore from below with our cargo lifts. For ore that's going to come down from the top two floors, from like the surface level, minus 10 and minus 20. We've got this wall set up here. This goes all the way up. I don't think it goes up to the surface, although we probably could make it. And basically any ore that we mine up on these top floors can kind of come down here and get routed where it needs to go. In this case, it's going straight to storage. That'll probably be similar. So you can imagine we may have a belt coming down here. This could be... Put a couple signs on here. This guy here might be coal from above. Get rid of that extra space there. Boom. This guy could be tin from above. Etc., as we go down the line here. So we want to, I think have our cargo lifts drop off at this level from now on. And we'll move this iron one, or basically this is less about iron and more about, I think, level 70. Is that what that is? Let's take a look. I think this lift is actually for 70 below, just bringing up ore. So we'll change this so it just drops off its ore here on level 30. Then we'll sort it and send it where it needs to go. And then down below, this is where we've got our storage going. All we've got going on down here right now is coal being stored right here. Got a mass storage. It's pretty thin actually. But we've got close to 4,600 just raw coal ore stored here. And then I've got a larger storage that I just expanded. You can see there's a bunch of open space here for the infused coal. So this is after it's been processed a couple stages. And I've got room for 25,000 just about. So another 10,000 to store. We want to find a spot down here in the storage levels, minus 40 for tin. And I'm thinking we could just put it right in this area. Is our little our lasers going to do excavation or feeding our floor excavators? We may have to move those so they're out of the way. This coal could be in the way a little, maybe not. But I'm thinking maybe right around here would make sense for a big storage, mass storage of raw tin ore. And then we'll send it up a floor to have it smelted into bars and then turn it into products. We've got a couple tin deposits down here, so we don't need to worry about cargo lifts right now. We've got a tin deposit right nearby. We need the space anyway down here, so we'll probably want to clear this out. That's 350,000, roughly. Get another 56,000 there. So what we may do this episode is try and get some mining going on these two tin deposits and set up a new mass storage kind of over in this area for tin. We'll start with the raw ore. We'll probably follow the same footprint we've got laid out for this infused coal. On the ground here, I've kind of marked off the boundaries of where I want this storage array to be. And maybe we use the same spacing too as we've got between these two guys and just try to establish a pattern for that. Let's see roughly how many blocks. I think this marks the end of where I wanted the raw coal storage to be. Let's count this off and see just how many blocks we've got here. I'm going to use something about just these regular blocks here. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 20 blocks in between the storage arrays, so let's do that. Let's mark off 20 blocks here. I need to count that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the space. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Perfect. Let's see. I don't think I've got storage blocks. We've got camel bots all over down here. They love this floor. I mean, we could take them out if we want, but I mean, we could spend a lot of time just taking these things out. They love this floor for some reason. I think because there's a lot of power going on. They're all over the place. As long as we ignore them, we don't have to worry too much. All of our power supplies, I think, are pretty well protected. But we'll just take a few of these guys out. Okay. Let's see if I've got those mass storage blocks or if we need to go up and get some. Inventory does not... I don't see them. I don't think we have them. Let's go up to the surface and make some of those. And then we'll lay out a new storage array for tin, and then we'll set up some mining. I think I got everything I need to do, or all the equipment I need for mining. We're going to have to route power. We're here at minus 40, so we can't just throw pyrothermic generators everywhere we want. We have to rely on power that's being sent down from above. All right, let's go up to the surface. Get at least some mass storage blocks. They're under storage. Down here, let's see. I've got 402 lightweight machine housings. These things take so long to craft. And that's one of the reasons why I want to go after tin. This will be this will be maybe something that we automate with tin. That's what these lightweight machine housings are made out of. Anyway, let's get some storage blocks. Man, really chew through it. I mean, 100 storage blocks isn't that much, really, right? It's a 10 by 10 layout. We're going to have bigger than that, but that'll get us started. Back down to storage. And let's head over to where we had that marked off. Oh, this coal needs to be mined. All this stuff needs to be kind of gotten out of our way, really. All right, this is, I think, going to be the starting corner. Let me get in the hotbar. There's storage blocks there. Boom. That would be the starting corner. And then how far do we have? How much do we have in between these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Ooh, bad luck. 13 in between, 15 wide. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then our block, I think, goes right there, if I'm not mistaken. We'll double check that real quick. Let me clear out some of this. I've been moving excavators around like crazy. And here I am, 3 minutes into the episode, or 10 minutes into the episode, doing manual digging. Hoping to avoid that. But it is what it is. To mark off these boundaries. We're not going to have enough mass storage blocks to really fill this area, this whole footprint full of them yet. Okay, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, we're good there. And then I think we can just maybe wing it from here. Boom, boom, boom. Roughly, oh, I can't see, of course. I think it's going to be right there. Double check that. That lines up. That lines up. And then let's get the other corner down at least. Do up some of this. Nice to at least see that other corner. Chew up more of this stone. All right, we want to be right here, it looks like. Boom. And that's kind of the footprint for our storage. It matters that we clear out some of this, because if we want to kind of stay symmetric with what we've got going on here for the infused coal, we're bringing in from this side and taking out from that side, looks like. So we'll want to do that same thing. And you can see off of the corner of the storage array, we've got 1, 2, 3. We need 4 blocks of space off of that thing, just to load up. Do a little bit of this. We'll see what we can do. Whoops, I just took up my storage block. I didn't mean to do that. Boom. I got it in the right spot. That looks like that lines up, and it lines up there. Again, I want to clear this back to 4 spaces. I can pop a light over here too. Just want to get an initial storage array set up with 1 or 2 input ports and 1 or 2 output ports. And maybe just a couple rows of these storage blocks. So do that. Block here. Boom. Something like that. Again, we'll grow it as we go. One out there by mistake. All right. Chew this back a bit. Pop that one back down. And we need 1, 2, 3, 4. Give ourselves a little bit more space. We'll probably want to get an excavator, floor excavator, out in this area to do most of this for us. I've got some on me. The issue, like I said, once we get below 25 blocks down, we need to worry about routing power. We can't just throw pyrothermic generators everywhere where we want power. They won't work as efficiently down here. We could run them on lower efficiency. It's not the end of the world. I mean, I think we've got tons of coal. More coal than I know what to do with. But I'm going to try to stay semi-efficient and not run pyrothermic generators below 25. All right. Okay, I missed a couple here. Boom, 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 boom. All right, now let's take a look at the inputs. Looks like I've got 2 in the hotbar. Got a couple storage stocking ports and a couple output ports, so that's good. So let's just see what we got going on for inputs. This all kind of symmetric. It doesn't totally matter where we put the inputs. We can try to follow this. That would mean blocks here, maybe. I think this is the input side. So 2 stocking ports here. 1, 2. And then how do I have this set up? So I think I got a belt. 2 belts? 2 belts and then hoppers. And then our feed of ore coming in. So we'll do that. Get to my belts. 1, 2. This is just for looks. You don't need these extra belts here, but the way I've started doing it, so I'll stick with it. Boom, and then a belt going this way. And then belts kind of coming this way, which is going to be how it's fed. Chew back some of this a little bit. And this is the first step, just setting up storage for the ore. Then we need to mine some more. And then we need to route that ore. For the mined ore, obviously, we'll route the mined ore into storage. And then we'll route the raw tin ore from storage up to level -20 and see if we can set up a smelting operation. And then once we've got that set up, we need to decide, do we want to send smelted tin ingots down into storage? Maybe a little bit further down. Past this storage block for the raw ore, we could set up another storage here for the ingots. Might make sense to do that. Have at least one nice storage for ingots. And then send those ingots up and refine into products. All right, let's look at the other side. Or instead of looking at the other side, let's assume this is going to be kind of mirror image. And again, we'll fill this all in with mass storage blocks when we're done. They're kind of expensive right now. So I'm going to leave that open until I know we've got everything we need. All right, this is output, so these need to actually face out like I had it. Boom. We can tell it what to output. This is going to be tin ore. There might be a copy and a paste. Okay. Outputting tin ore. Let's take a look and see what that side looks like. I think it's mirror image. 2 belts. Yeah, 2 belts. 2 hoppers. Let's do that. That's our output. What do we have over here? Copper, kind of in our way a little bit. We'll deal with that later. Copper will probably be the next the next ore that we tackle. But I don't think we're going to get to it this episode. We'll see. I doubt it. All right, now we've got a little bridge here that makes a lot of sense. Raw ore comes down for storage. But if it's needed, it is prioritized to go right back up to the surface, probably to go get smelted. Let's set up something very similar over here. We're going to need to clear out some of this top area. Guess we should follow this same design. This works? It's a little weird just because the priority splitter here will dump everything out to the right as a priority, just period. You can't configure this thing to dump priority out to the left if you want it. So it kind of forces your hand at how you're going to place it. Let's do this. Let's clear out some of this space. We know it's going to be probably going to have a belt going up. Where along here? Just mark this with a block. Roughly this area, right? Take a look and see. Okay, we came 2 out. Boom. And then we go 2 more, 3 more, really. That's going to be a problem for us because of this copper deposit. We could power drill through it just in the interest of time. Look at it again. Is there a reason we're not just going... This isn't just moved over a little bit? Seems like it could be. Doesn't seem like it needs to be that far out. This side... Yeah, this side is kind of lined up nice with where we're outputting the ore from storage. Let's try to... It obviously doesn't have to worry about prioritization though. This guy does. I think we can go a little snugger than what that is showing. Let's assume the ore is going to come down here instead, this block. And then see if we can work the routing. I'm going to chew this back a little bit just to get some breathing space. For our short-term needs, we're going to just mine on this floor, right? We're going to go get those ore deposits way off in the distance. But what I'm setting up now is for down the road, all of our ore is really going to come from the 3rd floor, or minus 30. Cargo lifts will bring it up from the various levels, boom, and 30 will route it over to here. Let's just take a look. How far out do we need? Yeah, we measured that already, right? We're lined up. Just needs to come down, I think. Just past this. Of course, I got a bunch of ore right here. Gonna make life difficult. And I think I'm just deep enough where I'm not gonna get automatically recharged. Let's got a little bit more just so we can see. It looks like we're breaking through maybe. Lights, torch, I should say, in there. Of course, I'm going to delete it first time I start digging here, probably. All right, let's count these up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's our ceiling. Really, right there. There's 9 spaces between the floors. And how do I want that belt coming down? The belt needs to come down from here, I think. Let's go for reinforced blocks. Boink and boink, boink. I'm going to open this hole up, put a light here just so we can mark it for the next floor. Know where we left off. And then belt coming down all the way down. Again, that's our ore coming down from above. Let's make sure it lines up. Try to make it sure it lines up here. I think that's our square. Okay, yeah, it looks like it does. And now this time we need to do something a little different with the prioritization. Ooh, I've got one belt splitter left here. I don't think I can feed straight into it. Not sure. Do that instead. Leave a little room. Need a regular belt. Boink. Feeds into here. We know the priority is going to be the left side. Boy, maybe I will go one more over so I can see the top of that thing. Boink. Placement's just a little difficult. It sure looks like that, right? Out and out. Okay, yeah, it's going to prioritize to the right. We want the right to head back over to a similar place. Right here. This is going to be sending ore up 99% of the time. I mean, the only reason to send it up is to go get it smelted. Boom. Let's see if I can guess the spot. Suppose I should use reinforced. For looks, mostly. Oh boy, that was a nice shot. This one's the opposite direction, right? I'll put a light here just so we can find it easier when we go up top. This time we're sending ore up to go get smelted. Don't need to worry about prioritization, any of that stuff. This guy, not quite. You right there, up. Then you this way, one more. Okay, that's the output. And then we want to prioritize on the right. I think this is going to work. Fact, and I can't go right here. We'll compare it to the other side in a second. Raw ore comes down from being mined at the upper levels, or it's sent to us actually from level 30. With the routing from all the cargo lifts up on level 30, gets sent here, comes down, follows this belt, gets prioritized to go to the right, and we're prioritizing sending it back up if it's needed. Otherwise, the left side is going to send it into storage. I think hopefully that'll work. See how this one's working fine. We got a belt running just right next to it like that. That seems to work. And then this belt needs to kind of hook into storage. Let's do it like that. That's fine. Could have been moved over one more, and then maybe this side would have lined up a little better. I'm not going to worry about it too much. I think that is our setup. Now we need to get some ore over here. Like I said, eventually we're going to have this all sent to us from level 30. But in the short term, we've got some ore down here that we can mine. and get sent into storage. We'll just route it down here on this floor, I guess. We're gonna need to... We don't need to protect the belts, right? We don't have Minox to worry about here on level 40. But we do have power as an issue. Let's just take a look at how we're sending power down. See all these camo bots? Man, they're just a bunch of them. I love this floor. You get organic rock for killing them, and we can use that for crafting. Okay. Let me get out of this. This set of power coming down, I'm probably going to get rid of it. The power for this floor is actually, I think, gonna be over here behind all this mess. Got some excavators working here. Can move these lights up. B there and there. They're going to be perfectly lined up, but they're close enough for me. I'm going to fall down a hole here in a second, probably. Just going to throw some lights down here and then we'll see what's going on. Might have to move these excavators. Alright, good enough. More of these ammo bots. Like I said, they're everywhere. Yeah, I've got a turret over here. So this is our bay for level 40. We've got 3 lines of power coming down. That is supposed to satisfy our needs for clearing out space with the excavators and mining as well, and providing for defenses. This is where we really need to route our power to way over where that tin mine is. I'm going to clear out a little bit of space here. Excavators will do most of this work for us. For now, I just want to clear off enough room so I can route power and walk around without hitting my head. This should poke through here in a second. Do this back a bit. Alright, that's not bad. Need to get power down and around all this mess. We could try to raise it up. Let's see. I said that guy needs to be moved. I'll move that off camera. I've got another one over here too. Maybe I'll move it in that direction. But where's the power coming down? We've got 3 and I'm only using 1 so far. I'm going to take power from this guy. Coming down from the ceiling. You can see the whole setup there. There's a Mark 1, I think these are Mark 1. Let's see. Yeah, laser energy transmitter Mark 1. Above it is a parothermic generator. And then above that is hopper full of infused coal, and that's getting fed by a belt. We've got kind of limitless power coming down. Now we just want to route it over to where that ore is so we can mine it. This may work. These guys should be protected by... Ooh, is there no turret? I don't see a turret over here. Probably need to put one. Let's do it. I got a bunch on me. Find them on the hotbar. Plunk one down right... about right there. Not in the way of anything. Then I'm going to set all of the lasers that are pulling from that battery to wait for full battery. Just so that turret has the best chance of being powered. All right, here's our power coming off of that. Might need to do a battery and a turret just to be safe. So let's do that. Battery. Then I think I'll do turret. I sent it through here. And then we've got all this rock in our way. This might make a little more sense to have it not hopping over this storage. Let me chew this back a little bit. Again, right now we're just trying to route power for mining purposes. Get a little bit of light. A bunch of coal here we don't need. It's kind of in the way. Ooh, there's tin. We could come at it from back here, actually. I think that's the same deposit. It's got to be. This actually isn't a bad place to do the mining. Let me chew this back a bit. Yeah, this isn't bad at all. Nice flat wall full of tin. I like it. I like it, I like it, I like it. Alright, let's head back and see if we can't clear a path all the way where the power's coming from. Again, it's kind of funny. I cleared out all this area and near the area that I need, I gotta dig out by hand. Oh well. Not a big deal. The digging here is not. It's kind of satisfying, actually, if I'm honest. I don't like it. See if we can get this tin into mined and into storage this episode, and then we'll call it an episode and come back next episode and try to set up a smelting operation up on level 20. We got to do a little bit of routing on level 30 to take this from level 40 here in storage. We're going to send it up to level 30, and level 30 will route it for us to wherever the smelting operation is going to be up on level 20. Let's do, I think I can just hug the wall here, I guess. Boom, and then you, and then I'm going to put a turret on here as well, just for safety. I don't want those camel bots hopping on my power block or hopping on my transmitter and stealing my power. All right, let's set that to wait for full battery. Make sure our turret is armed before it passes power on to the next level or the next stage here. Looks like that laser's gonna get us almost, not quite as far as we need. Unfortunately, it's gonna stop right about here. Another turret down on top of that guy. I just had it on the hotbar and I scrolled off it. You, and then there's our energy transmitter there. Okay, we'll do the same thing here. We'll set this guy to wait for the full battery. Make sure this turret has power before you bother mining any ore. And then here, excuse me, Should we do a battery? I think we can get by with one of these low-end batteries, actually. Put a turret there. And then we could start with 3. Trying to think what makes the most sense for the mining drills. We can obviously do 3 like that if we want. Or we could try to get a little more than that going. That would involve another battery. Another laser transmitter. Let's see what makes sense. What about... Let's go for another laser transmitter. I'm going to switch out this little battery to a upgraded one because I think they transmit power faster. Could be mistaken on that. And how about a battery here? One could let's just go with the big ones for now. Then that gives us more surface to place a few more mining drills. Boom, boom, boom. Right? So that's, what do we got? 2 over here. 3 over here. That's 5 mining drills. We just need to get the ore out. So let's do hoppers. A hopper there for sure is fine. Do one there. Then I've got to get from this guy. Boom. That'll hook up to the top hopper. In fact, I don't need this one. Yeah, I don't need that one actually. Down here. Then across. Ooh. Can't do that, can we? Because of the, can't block that laser. What about... Oh, look at this. It's tricky the way I've got it set up. I can't go high from this hopper. So getting the ore from this one is going to be hard. This mining drill I'm looking at. I can't go this way because I've got a laser in the way. I don't want to block. And I can't go up. What could we do about that? What we can do is change the direction of these. Or no, we gotta... Bear with me here. Let's see. Let's just go out this way for you. Try it. Try this. Okay. Yeah, I think this is gonna work. Basically, we're gonna go across the top. And that keeps us out of the way of our laser transmitters. Then let's see. This one's emptying out down here. Across and up. This guy I'm talking about. Last one we need to worry about is here. This can actually... We're past all the lasers at this point. I'm thinking we can shoot the ore out this way. Let's do it. Boom, boom. Then we just got to bring this down. Let me plug this hole and get a belt going down. I think that's it. We're squeezed in a little tight. It's hard to step back and actually look at what we've got, but I think we're good to go. And this doesn't have to be perfectly efficient or saturate a belt. We're going to have a bunch of tin mines going at the same time. Eventually, when we get this all set up. think everybody's got a way to deliver their ore. Looks like it. That's 5 mining drills. I don't think we could do more real easily. That's probably enough. Let's route that belt over to storage. This will be a temporary. But it'll meet our needs. We need to get all the way over, way back, kind of behind all this stuff. Because our input's at the far side for this storage of tin. Use this back a bit. We got to get out past that marker on the ground there for the mass storage. Maybe at least a couple out. Light here so we can see what we're doing a little bit better. Got some coal in our way. Again, I don't think coal is going to be a problem for a while. Eventually we'll use solar power for some stuff, but man, it seems like we've got a lot of coal. And then eventually there's going to be better fuels than that even. We want to hook into over here, really. Let's come back a little bit more. Later we'll have the work floor excavators come through here and just clear it all the way up to the ceiling, but I just want enough room so I can, like I said, move around without banging my head. I could throw a thing here so we can see better. Yeah, and belt, and just get this ore belted. We will be in good shape. And we'll clear out some space down here. We by getting rid of that tin deposit, that's going to free up some space for us. Let's see. I think I want to come through here. But let's just put the belt down. And then let the far side hook up to us this way. I think this is a good spot. Whoop. Not you. That. Again, we don't have to protect the belt from Minox, and this is a temporary belt. Normally, this kind of routing would be done on the -30 floor for this design. Okay, coming back, we get a little disoriented there for a second. Okay, you can just come this way. Boom. And whoop, what happened? Oh, there it is. One more. Boom. Right here comes the tin. Oh, look, I'm blocking another laser here. Let's just take care of it. Not gonna look great, but again, this is kind of a more temporary belt. We need to... That guy's got to come up. Belt points upward. And right on top of that is a belt going that way. Actually, I think... Nope, nope, nope. That's fine. Boom. Boom. Belt going down here. Okay, that covers it. These are kind of ugly looking. Little hopovers, but that's temporary anyway. It's going to be there for a while because we have to mine. We had a lot of ore here, but eventually that deposit will be gone and this belt will come up. All right, here comes the tin. Let's get this routed into storage and then we are done with this episode. I don't want to go, I guess, here. That. But in that way. Boom. I think that's going to do it. Let's see. Do we have clearance? No, we need to Clear out a little bit, maybe. And then our mass storage, I don't think I set the height. So I'm just going to hit the E key. Boom. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's showing us in the bottom left that we've got storage for 4,200 tin. That'll get us started. Just going to clear out this space so that the mass storage blocks have room to grow up. There's our loader bringing in ore. We clear almost. Move that torch over a little bit for now. Bring this back one more. That might be it. Yeah, and this will all get cleaned up later. At least that gives it room to grow. We're starting to store tin. Awesome. I like it. We need to do that for about 8 more ores, but it's a start. That is a start. Like it. I like it. I've got some extra storage blocks. Why don't we fill this in if we can? Let's do some of these at least. All right. Now we can store 11,250 tin. Then our output belt. These guys, do we have tin? Where are these guys not emptying? Because my belts are backwards. Fix that. And that's the tin ore going up to be smelted, basically. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I like it. I like it. I think we're protected. Let's just double check. Do we have any power there's no power transmission over here, so we're safe from these camo bots. And I'm not blocking any lasers anymore. That's free to do its thing, whatever it's doing. Feeding these excavators, like I need to move. That is protected. These guys are humming along. I'm not sure I needed these level 2 batteries. I might have been able to get away with just the basic ones, but not the end of the world. I've got plenty. Not bad. Not too bad for a start. I think, yeah, that's gonna do it. Let's call it an episode for now. Yeah, thanks for watching, sticking with the series. Hope you're enjoying this series. I enjoy putting it together. Got kind of a, involved setup here, but I think it's going to look cool as we continue to build it out. Huge workspaces. Definitely don't need to do that. There's a lot of work to move the excavators around to get this kind of room. But I think this is going to look cool, having a bunch of storages down here. I kind of like where things are going. For now, this is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. Special thanks to patrons and channel members. Really appreciate your help and support. Also, thanks to the few of you who have been giving the videos a thumbs up. That does help my tiny channel grow, and appreciate it. If you remember to do that, that helps. And if you enjoy it, if you don't enjoy the video, yeah, don't give it a thumbs up. But yeah, I will see you all in the next episode.